And now we're going to place one arm on top of the other, and we're going to go into a spine twist. So we're going to just rotate round to one side. And back to the middle again, and we're going to rotate round. And just one more on each side. Okay, brilliant. So we're going to do some arm openings now to open out through the middle of the back. So we're going to take our arms out in front of us, and we're going to just gently follow the arm round with our gaze. So just keep going as far as you can go, and then you'll feel that stretch. And we're just going to come back to the middle again. This exercise is great for opening up through our middle back. And all the time that we're opening up, we want our hips to be facing forwards. So we're just rotating through the middle of the back. And we want our shoulders melting down and back. Last one on each side. Brilliant. So now what we're going to do is a side stretch. So we're going to glide up, reach up, curve round, and we're going to just, with our fingertips, glide along the mat. So we've got a nice stretch. And we're going to hold it there. And we're going to come back and we're going to swap hands. So we're going to reach up, curl round, glide the fingertips away. And all the time we want to be thinking of that rib cage melting down. And back again. Reach up, curl round, and then the fingertips glide along the mat. And if we drop the shoulders, so the shoulders are down. So we reach up, curl round, glide the fingertips away. And we don't want any tension in the neck, so we want the neck muscles to be relaxed as well. Brilliant. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just open out into a V. So we'll just take one leg out and we'll take the other leg out. Brilliant. And what we're going to do is keep our arms up to the side, and they're just in our peripheral vision. And then we're going to rotate round and touch the toes with our opposite hand. And just look down. And then back to the middle again. Rotate round, touch our toes. Brilliant. Excellent. And if this is too difficult, then you can just reach around with one hand and you can place the second hand on the hip. But ideally, you want to have that second hand extended so you really feel the stretch. Last one on each side. Great. So now we're going to come up into kneeling. So if we just tuck one leg underneath and then tuck the other leg underneath. And then if we just come up into high kneeling, and now we're going to do a chest stretch. So what we're going to do is lift the arms up to shoulder height and then out in a V. And then back again. So as we're doing this, we want the rib cage to be melting down and we want gentle engagement of our core. So if we imagine drawing in from our belly button towards our spine, not letting that rib cage lift. So we come up and then out to the corners. And this is a great exercise for our pectoral muscles. So we want to keep our shoulders melting down and back, smiling through the collarbones. Great. And we'll do one more. Now we're just going to swivel round on the mat and we're just going to come to our hands and knees. So our hands should be directly below our shoulders. Our knees should be about hip distance apart. And we just want gentle engagement of our core. So if we just imagine drawing in from the navel towards the spine, just about 30%. And then imagine the flame in between your hands and you just want your breastbone to lift up, just hover up that little bit. Brilliant. And then we're in our neutral position. So now we're just going to do another stretch. So I want us to take one hand, so balancing on one wrist, and we're just going to glide the back of the hand along the mat and then turn. So this is called thread the needle. And then we just glide back. And then again. And back. So all the time we want to maintain that neutral position of our back. So last one. Brilliant. So hands back, and now we're just going to swap over to the other hand. I know the wrists get tired, so we won't be in this position for long. We're just going to glide away. And back. Glide away. And each time you glide away, try to go a little bit further. And you should really feel that stretch. Last two. Last one. Great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tuck our toes under. And then we're just going to come up and place our heels down. So we're in a downward dog position. And we're just going to look between our feet. And we're just going to walk our hands back. and we're going to pedal. So pedal with one leg, the other leg, and you should feel a really, really lovely calf stretch and some clicking, of course. Pedaling. Enjoying that really nice calf stretch with a click. Okay, we're just going to keep on walking back towards the feet, and we're going to very, very slowly come up into standing. So one vertebra at a time, just peeling it back up into standing. Just going to come round. Okay. So if we place our feet, if we open them out in a V and then parallel lines, knees are soft. Imagine your pelvis like a jug of water. You've got a diamond, so you've got your thumbs on your belly button, and then you've got a diamond. You're just going to tilt back and forth. And if you've got that jug of water, you're just pouring the water out both ways until you just find your neutral position and your pelvic diamond is level when you look down. Brilliant. Smiling collarbones, long through the back of the neck, and just imagine lifting up from the string of a helium balloon through the crown of the head. Okay, and we're just gonna bend the elbows to 90 degrees, palms facing up, and glide the palms away from each other. Keeping everything else stable, we're just gonna glide the palms away from each other. So try not to let your neck muscles tense up. So we want to relax the neck. And this is a great movement for rotation of the shoulder muscles. Rotation of the shoulder joint. And stabilization of the shoulder muscles. And we're going to take that a step further. So what we're going to do in the next one is we'll reach towards the walls. Palms down, palms back up, and fold back in. So glide the palms away from each other, reach to the walls, palms down, palms back up, and fold back in. Glide the palms away from each other, reach to the walls, palms facing down, palms facing up, and back in. This exercise is great for training upright posture. And it also, we're testing our coordination a little bit. We're just going to work on that a bit further. We're going to add in some heel lifts to train our ankles and improve our ankle mobility. Okay, so the next time we reach away, we'll come up onto our toes. Palms down, palms up, and back in. And again, reach away, come up, palms facing down, palms facing up, and back up again. Last one. Brilliant. So if we just interlace our hands and we're just going to lean forwards, reach forwards, and we're going to look towards our toes with our hands interlaced across. Yeah. And we're just going to slowly travel up to shoulder height with our arms outstretched and just reaching forwards. So we can really feel that stretch in our upper back. And then we're going to take a breath in. And then we're going to breathe out and reach up towards the ceiling with our arms. And follow it with our gaze. Brilliant. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Reach the arms up, and we're going to do one arm at a time. So reach up with one arm, look at the fingertips, relax. Reach up with the other arm, look at the fingertips, relax. And again. Reach up, gaze at the fingertips, back down. Reach up and back down. Up, back down. And again. And we're just going to circle the arms back round. So we'll circle the arms up, reach up, come behind. So we'll just come back so you can see me moving. Shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle round. And we'll go again. Circle round, reach up, arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle back round. We're going to do a few of these. And we're going to add some heel lifts. So as we circle round, reach up, come up onto our toes, come down, arms behind the head, shrug up, reach up, come up onto our toes, circle back round. And we go again. Circle up, reach up, onto our toes, come back down, arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up onto our toes, and circle back round again. Arms should be feeling warmer. Circle round, reach up onto our toes, come back down, arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, and back round again. Let's do two more. Circle round, reach up onto our toes, shrug the shoulders, reach up, back on our toes, circle round. Last one. Circle round, reach up, behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, and back round again. Okay, brilliant. So we're just going to come up into prayer now, and we're just going to rotate back around. And we're going to imagine headlights on the hips facing forwards. So we don't want there to be any rotation of the hips. We're just rotating through the upper body. And we should find that we can stretch around much more than we could in the first instance. Last one on each side. Brilliant.